And good evening and welcome to After the Game on this Tuesday night. I am King of the North and I am joined by the legend himself, Chris C. How are you, buddy?
Yeah, good, you?
Oh, I'm going good, thanks. What's happening there in the ADL?
Oh, all the good stuff only happens here, so...
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm going well. Got a big weekend coming up, and and we had some good footy on the weekend. Bit of a couple of blowouts, but there you go. Welcome to everybody in the chat and also watching along. And we're live on TikTok as well. Is that correct?
Yeah, we are. We are live on TikTok.
G'day TikTok. How you going? And over on YouTube, we've got our regulars in the chat and watching along. So thank you guys for watching the grand final preview. And the season is pretty much done and dusted. It's gone pretty quick. And yeah, here we are.
I know, it's gone pretty quick. And, I think the two best teams are going to play out for the big prize on Saturday.
I think they are too. Yep. No, it should be good. Welcome to everybody who's watching along on YouTube and TikTok. All the regulars in the chat as well. G'day to everybody in there, and hope you're all well. Put your tips in the chat as well. Who you're going for this weekend, and by how much. And what we'll do is we'll have a bit of a look at the games last week. So let me just flip the screen, and there we go. And it was it's ended up being a bit of a blowout in the end. And let me just bring that. Let me just bring it up. Hang on a sec. The prelim finals. So the first game was on Friday night, and it was Geelong Cats versus the Hawks at the MCG. And the Geelong Cats were just too good. 17-13, 115 to 13-7, 85. Geelong won by 30 points. Now, I tipped the Hawks by 20 points, and I was 50 points out in the end. But yeah, the Cats put on a bit of a clinic, didn't they, Chris C?
It did, man. And one guy that I stood out for me was Patrick Dangerfield. The guy's an absolute beast. Absolute beast. And what he did for his team willed them to win. And, because, in that first quarter or so, the Hawks were up for the fight,
Yep, they were.
And Dangerfield just helped his team get back into it. And some of the efforts from him as a 35-year-old is unbelievable. So for me, he was man of the match for me. Don't know what the stupid umpires would have you believe, but judging by the Brownlow medal we had last night. But yeah, for me, it was Dangerfield was unbelievable. So, but yeah, there was and they're a top team. Whoever was going to face them that night was going to struggle. Yeah, and it was the Hawks. It's going to be an interesting grand final coming up. But now the Cats just too good at the end. Isaac Smith, 36 touches. He was good. not Isaac Smith, Bailey Smith. So what am I talking about?
Isaac,
Yeah.
his cousin Bailey.
No, I don't think they're cousins. And yeah, they were really good. I mean, I would say Dangerfield 3 goals, 31 touches. To me, best on field. Just what he did, you know what I mean? Yeah, Hawthorn. Yeah, they couldn't move. Geelong just had them pinned. Pretty much after half time, really. The first half they gave it a bit of a go, but yeah, the defense of Geelong was too much for them. They couldn't get their ball movement going, and yeah, Geelong just too good.
So did Dangerfield have his best game of the year? Do you reckon? Was that game his best one?
He was one of them,
season?
like 100%. Like he's one of those guys that knows how to win. Like he takes his whole team with him. A big they lost Tom Stewart, in that first quarter, to a concussion. And that really could have derailed them, but it didn't. So
it didn't.
Yeah.
No.
But it's going to be, next week. There's another topic as well to talk about. Is he can't play next week. Should the bye be before the grand final because of stuff like this? Now
that's right.
Tom, he's going to lose a opportunity to play in a flag. So, and yeah, Chol we thought was going to be 3 weeks, and now he's been given the clear, which is fine. But
has he been cleared?
Yeah, he's been cleared.
Really?
Yeah.
They appealed.
Yep.
Wow.
But guys like Paul Curtis, when he concussed Josh Sin, he got 3 weeks.
That's right. Yeah, and his was accidental as well, sort of. So
yeah, it was. It's all bullshit, man.
It is. Yeah.
How would Geelong be feeling now that he's off and then Stewart can't play? You know what I mean? You'd be dirty, wouldn't you?
You would be. Yeah. Yeah. Especially. Yep. They say that the Hawks do get a bit of favouritism over other teams, so that factor sort of comes in as well.
Ollie Wines got 3 weeks for that bump that he did. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Anyway, it is what it is. But yeah, Geelong were just too good, King, and they're going to be hard to beat grand final day.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I thought if you look at the Hawks year, they were expected to go. They wanted to go into the top 4. I would have thought, as far as progression goes over the last couple of years, to make it to a prelim for them this year. I think the Hawks supporters should be very happy with how they went. I know they don't get into a grand final, but it is really only their second year of the rebuild almost, and they've got to a prelim in the second or third year of rebuilding the side after a lot of senior players retired. So I thought it was a massive effort by the Hawks. They just come up against a Cat side which was just playing outstanding. Like you've just got, like you said, all of those players. Plus Holmes is another one who's just outstanding for them. So he got a lot of Brownlow points votes last night as well. So yeah, they're going to be tough for Brisbane, but yeah, should be. King, regarding Tom Stewart. Yep. Well, what are you saying, Kingy? Yeah. So yeah, I thought it was a really really big effort by the Hawks to do so well this season. And the coach wasn't happy at the end. I watched his press conference as well. And he was expecting them to go all the way. But yeah, they will come back bigger and stronger. They'll buy well in the off season as well, I think. So they'll come back and they want to be premiers. So yeah, but no,
I think
congratulations.
everyone.
Everyone
I
wants
think
to.
everyone wants to be premiers.
They
I
do.
think
They
everyone wants to
do.
be premiers.
That's right.
But Merritt's going to be coming to the Hawks apparently.
Yeah, well, there you go. Yep, they got asked. They got asked about that last night as well. He got asked about that as well, and sort of was ducking and weaving. But yeah, if they pick up more players and load up the team, then yeah, it should be interesting. That's for sure.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, would you take Merritt after what he did to Essendon? Like, just shafted him? Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no loyalty there at all.
I don't know whether
I wouldn't take him.
he looks good. He looks good in an Essendon side where he's like the best player, but if he goes into a team of stars, like how good is he going to be?
He's pretty good. Like, his numbers are pretty good.
Yeah,
But I'm just saying, as a person, as a teammate, or like, I don't know. I don't like the energy, man. But that's just me.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, it's not a good thing. He's been there for
No.
all those years, and yeah, to do that, then he's basically written off Essendon. They've lost all of their good players almost. So
Well,
they're
Ridley said today that he's going to stay,
yep,
which is a good sign for them.
yep,
But yeah, Merritt, I reckon, is definitely gone. But yeah,
yep.
how do you get a deal done for Merritt? Like, they're going to want a lot. Like, they're not going to just want picks. Hawthorn's going to have to give something back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right, exactly. Yep.
Who's going to want to go to Essendon now? You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to be an easy deal, like, to get done. But
Yeah, exactly.
see what happens, eh? But no, Geelong, great team. Hawthorn, as you said about the Hawks, what is that? It's their third year now,
Yep.
or fourth year, whatever it is, with Sam Mitchell, and to get them to a prelim is pretty good. Yeah, and if they keep adding to that list, who knows what could happen? So,
That's true.
but as Sam Mitchell says, you can't. Who said it? You can't keep still in AFL. You got to keep improving.
You got to keep improving. Yeah, you do. Yep.
You got to keep improving your list, and that's probably what they're going to try and do. But yeah, no, they were pretty good. They were pretty good this year. So if you're a Hawk supporter, yeah, you're going to be pretty happy.
That's true. Yep.
Yeah.
Now we got plenty of comments in the YouTube. How's the comments over there on TikTok?
Oh, you got a few comments from Harry and April, and Dangerfield is the best, and the media call him too old, too slow. Yeah, I got to agree. I think he's one of the best going around, Dangerfield. I mean, when Sam Mitchell goes, "Oh, when's he ever going to retire?" You know that he's good.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Did you hear him say that?
What, when Dangerfield's going to retire?
Yeah, in the press conference, like Sam Mitchell goes, "Can't he just hurry up and retire?"
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know when an opposition coach is saying that he's a good player.
That's right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So,
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
mm.
Yeah. Plenty of comments on YouTube as well. Complaining about the bubble chat freezing again. So there we go. We struggled to cover four, and we fell short last year. That's from Kingy, who's a Cat supporter. Lots of Cat supporters in as well.
I thought Myers was really good too.
Myers was very good. Yeah.
In that second half.
Yep. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Let me just flip on through here.
Someone, Be Yourself goes, with the AFL rigging the awards last night, wouldn't it surprise me if the Lions won on Saturday?
Yeah. A lot of people are saying that
Oh.
about the Brownlow last night. That's for sure.
Yeah, I guess we'll talk about that. But like
Exactly.
what's it called? The Lions are a chance, man.
Oh, they are. Yeah.
They're a chance. They are. They can turn it on. They had
can.
a bad game against Geelong in that first week.
Scotty and co have learnt from this and throughout the year when we've been without Stewie, without Tom Stewart, we've been able to cover him much better. So that's going to hold us in good stead this week. That's for sure. Yeah, when Tom Stewart's not there, they still perform very well. Holmes is a very good plays really well as well. So when he steps up and he can have lots of disposals and make lots of progress down there as well.
And then you got Jeremy Cameron. Once he gets going, forget about it.
That's right, exactly. And Jeremy Cameron didn't have a monster game against the Hawks. So if he's saving himself for the Lions, look out. That's for sure. Yeah.
No, they're in the box seat. Geelong are in the box seat, man.
They really 100%. 100%. And we were saying during the season, like coming up to the finals, that they're just slowly winning, getting themselves in a second spot, and yeah, they were just quite achievers this year.
Thing is with Brisbane, they've been there the last two times, so they know what it takes to win a grand final. So that comes into play, I don't know, but
exactly.
We'll talk about that, Izzy. We're not talking about the grand final, the Brownlow yet.
All right, let's have a quick look at the second game, and that was that was the Magpies versus Brisbane to get the second team into the GF, and it was the Lions travelled to the MCG and Collingwood were at home. It was 15-10-100 to 11-5-71. The Brisbane Lions won by 29 points, which, 30 points is a pretty big winning margin in a prelim as well. So I think the Lions, for me, the Lions were just on. They were playing at their best. Their big names stood up and took it to Collingwood, and they had the Collingwood crowd there at the MCG to back them up, and the Lions withstood the whole thing. So, yeah.
The thing that I don't understand is why did Membry not go back and kick a goal? Why did he try to pass the?
I got no idea.
Hospital pass to what's his name? To Elliott.
I think that was the turning point.
I mean, that should have been a free kick. Front contact.
Yeah.
He would have gone back, kicked the goal. It might have turned the game. But yeah, and then ball goes up the other end and they score. So Brisbane score. So yeah, it was a big momentum shift. But it was a good game. Like it was. Collingwood had their moments in that second quarter. But, Brisbane just absorbed it. And after half-time, it was just all Brisbane. It was all Brisbane. Yeah. They had the chance. Like, Collingwood had their chances to do it. But, yeah, I reckon that moment with Membry and Elliott, Membry just had to go back and slot it. I don't know, what do you do? It's split second decisions that you make on the field.
That's right. And all he did, as Kingy said, all he did was just kick the ball a little bit too high, and it just hung in the air too long.
It was too high, and by the time it got to him, there was a defender there. So, but that should have been a free kick to. to Elliott.
It should have
was
been
frontal contact.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. Look,
But,
normally the umpires are on Collingwood's side. They do get the rub of the green a lot of the time. So yeah, I just don't know.
And I just thought Dacos wasn't as influential. Like, I thought, and it just looked like Brisbane were a lot quicker.
It did, yeah.
Like, especially through the middle.
Yep.
Brisbane just looked quicker. Their midfield was just on.
Yep.
It didn't help that Pendlebury went down.
It didn't. No, he went out earlier. Well,
doesn't help, but their forwards didn't really fire. Mason Cox and Zorko had that punch on, and he pulled on his glasses. I don't know what you thought about that, King, but
that was pretty average by Zorko, that's for sure.
I know, but every time Cox scores a goal, he always gets in the face of the opposition.
He does.
So, does anyone ever say anything about that?
No, that's true. Yeah, no. Eddie Maguire was complaining about it today, and who was he talking to? One of the ex-players. I can't remember his name. He does the podcast with Jimmy Bartell, and Bartell basically said, well, if he doesn't keep getting in the face of the other players all the time, then this won't happen.
Yeah, I mean, Zorko shouldn't have gone for his glasses. But,
no, he shouldn't have gone for his glasses. No,
but to want to sanction Zorko for that is ridiculous.
Yeah,
but
anyway, we'll talk about the Brownlow shortly, Lux. So a couple of people in the chat want to talk about the Brownlow as well. But McCluggage, I think McCluggage had a blinder with 37 disposals. He had a great game. Zorko got 28 disposals as well. Both of them got a goal as well. Nick Dacos with 27 and Josh Dacos with 26. I think Josh Dacos plays better than Nick Dacos does. I don't know. Like, Nick seems to get all the razzle dazzle, but when it comes down to just hard running and being around the ball, I think Josh Dacos is bloody amazing. So, yeah.
Yeah, Josh Dacos. I agree. I tend to agree. People, the media and the pundits and that, they don't really give Josh as much credit as Nick. But
they don't.
We're not saying Nick's a bad player. But Josh is really good. He just doesn't get the high disposals as much as Nick.
He's fairly even on the disposals as Nick Dacos is. But he is pretty consistently. They're almost the same, or Josh is a bit higher sometimes. But he's a big rap. So the goal kickers, Jamie Elliott could have got 5, but he got 4. Gallup got 3 goals, and Rayner got 2 goals too. We weren't fans of Rayner either from the week before doing the dive, but he had a really good game. He was strong. Membry with 2 goals won. So I think the two best teams got into the grand final. I think the Hawks and Collingwood. They had their chance, and you're not going to get beaten by 30 points if you're close to getting in the grand final. I don't think so. They both teams got beaten by by 30 in both games. So I think the two best sides got on in the grand final.
Yeah, I agree. I reckon all year they've probably been the best sides. They played the hardest teams twice. These clubs, and they definitely deserve it. So, but what do you think of Elliott's mark? How good was that? That was mark of the year.
Mark of the year. Just
that was amazing, man.
Just a flying, spinning mark. So just crazy.
Yeah,
it was amazing. So
they missed. You know who they missed? They missed Bobby Hill, a fit Bobby Hill.
They really do. Yep,
they do miss him. And my check, I don't know. He just didn't do anything in that game. He looked a bit more injured. What I don't know if it was McStay injured. Like, why couldn't they use McStay instead? Or was he not? Was he? Because I don't know what the injury list is for Collingwood. If
I'm
anyone
not
knows in the
sure.
chat,
Yeah, no, I'm not sure.
I would have played McStay instead of Mychek because he looked underdone to me.
That's true. Yep. And who else? There was who else came back? Not Chris. Howe. Jeremy Howe was a bit underdone as well. So he
Yeah,
was.
he didn't look good. He just did not look good. And you know what, man? You know, I was upset that Houston went to Collingwood being a Port fan. But
Yeah.
he just hasn't lived up to the hype. Like, you know, he was unbelievable last year. He was an All-Australian,
Yep.
you know, I think 2 years in a row.
He was.
You know, this year he's definitely not at All-Australian level. And yeah, don't know why. He just hasn't gelled there like he would have hoped. Maybe next year will be a different story. But
It might be. Yeah.
yeah, Houston just hasn't had. Yeah, he's not the same player he was at Port Adelaide.
Yep.
Like he was a gun man. Like
He was. Yep.
he suited Port Adelaide so well. Like you know, being in that system over there. Like yeah, just I guess you know being there for so long at Port. He was there for like 8 years or so. Yeah, it's hard to go into a different system. I guess for him. So
It is. Yeah.
yeah, it's sad. You know, it's still sad when I see him with the Collingwood jumper because you know I miss him at Port, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just hasn't been the same player. So don't know if that's a win or a fail for Collingwood getting him. So because
The kick from the sideline was pretty amazing though from Houston. That got him up and about.
But you know, apart from that, what did he didn't do much.
No, that's true. Yeah.
There wasn't much drive from the back line. Like
Yep.
yeah. So anyway,
That's true.
but yeah, Collingwood finishes the season prelim again. Don't know if they go again next year. There's a lot of aging stars on that list, so I don't know.
That's true. Yep.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard to gauge how they're going to go next year. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen there, but yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they go next year, Collingwood, because you know they're keeping a lot of their older players. So yeah,
That's true. Yeah. Saturday was this year their last hurrah? Do they go into rebuild next year, or do they get the players?
they can't go into they can't afford to go into rebuild next year because they've gone for like you know older players experience instead of going to the draft. So
they're going to have to keep the older players for another year.
Huh?
They're going to have to keep the older players for another year.
They're going to have to, man, because I don't think they've got much draft capital this year either. So, yeah, that's what happens. We'll see what happens, but
that's
anyway.
True.
Anyway, it's still a good. I mean, they made a prelim. Who knows if things went a bit differently in that prelim? What would have happened? Like if they got that goal from Elliott, who knows? But I think if you looked at the game as a whole, Brisbane were the better team. Hey, like you could just see it.
Oh, 100%.
You could just sense it. They were just a better team throughout the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apart from that second quarter where they scored 0 and Collingwood scored 4, but they just didn't score enough. Do you know what I mean? Collingwood just didn't score enough to put a big gap in the game. So
that's true. Yep.
Yeah, but no. It was still exciting to watch.
That's true. Yeah. And I think 30 points is the telling thing. So if you're getting beaten by 30 points, that's a big win.
Yeah. Well, last year Port we lost by 30 something points in the prelim to Sydney, so
yeah.
Yeah, you know. The best teams are in it. So, but
that's right.
Brisbane look good, man. Their midfield, could trouble Geelong. They're a good team. They're a good team when they want to be. So
Yep,
it's going to be interesting on Saturday. It's going to be very interesting.
that's true. Yep. There we go. All right. Well, let's have a look at a couple of the injuries for the two teams before we go to the game, and have a bit of a look at the Brownlow before we go to the game as well. Just the injuries. So Lachie Neale's the only one for Brisbane who they're looking at. So he's got a calf, but he's having a test. So Jared Berry has got a shoulder and he's getting a test as well. They look like the only two for Brisbane. So what do you reckon Lachie Neale will come back?
Yes, because they're going to miss Berry. Berry, not sure if Berry's going to come back with his dislocated shoulder.
Yeah,
because they actually lost him in the game.
they did, yeah. And J-Mar's just said Berry won't play. He's heard. So
if Berry doesn't play, Neil's the replacement, and he's the captain of the team. If he's ready to go, you got to take the risk on the grand final day, I guess.
Yep.
So yeah, I reckon you take that risk. He's he's a Brownlow medalist. Well, he's your captain. If they say he's ready to go,
Yep.
bring him in. So I think he does play.
Yep. And the only one for the Cats is Tom Stewart. He's out for the week because of concussion, so he hasn't got any choice about that. So yeah, he misses the grand final,
which is bullshit. Like
yeah,
the pre should be done. The buy should be now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Have the buy now. If anything happens, then at least you got that week. If you get concussed the week before,
Yep.
Now it's not fair for Tom Stewart. You know what I mean?
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's the first time it's happened. They got to look at that, the AFL, because it's not fair.
No, true. Yeah.
But it is what it is. Another player will get an opportunity to win a flag. So I guess that's the upside for it. So
That's true. Yeah, 100%. Well, before we have a look at the grand final, what did you make of the Brownlow? And Matty Rowell ended up being the winner. Obviously, the Collingwood supporters are going to say they were ripped off because they think Nick Dacos should have won. But I just found, Matty Rowell was getting votes taken off him by players in his team as well. But I'd look at Bonampelli and I look at Dacos, and there seem to be too many good player. If you've got good players in the team, they take too many votes off you when it comes down to it. So you're going to struggle to win. So what did you make of it?
Congratulations to Matt Rowell. I thought he had a good season and he's a deserved winner. Whether he should have got 39 votes or whatever it was, that high.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Question. The thing that pisses me off was the, Wangan Miller bloody, that game that...
that was a shocker, wasn't it?
Yeah, Jack Viney gets, 3 votes? And this guy single-handedly won the game for his team.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
With brilliance you've never seen before.
Yeah.
And he gets 2 votes.
Yeah.
Like, where was Jack Viney? Jack Viney, that was his opponent.
Yeah.
Where was he in the last 9 seconds to stop him getting the ball?
That's right.
Like,
yeah.
How is that possible? Like, the crowd was, apparently shocked.
It was, yeah.
In the Brownlow. And, how does that happen? And I don't know, man. I don't like the umpiring. I just don't like the umpires doing the votes. It's just they don't even know. They get half the games wrong anyway. Like they're umpiring. How are they going to know what player's been great? So
yep,
it should be like a panel or something that decides, like a independent panel.
Yep,
without any bias. I don't know, man. I just Is it rigged? I don't know. It could be. Who knows? Like, how do we know no one's getting paid under the table?
Oh,
Who knows?
100%. Yeah.
You just don't know. But Nick should have won the Brownlow. I don't know. He played well. There's a lot of, Bontempelli was good too, but he did miss a lot of footy in the beginning. Yeah, Dawson could have won it. He was really good during the season. I think Rao was the deserved winner, but yeah, getting 16 touches in a game and getting 3 votes, it just doesn't make sense. So anyway, yeah, I don't know, man. It just loses its prestige. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you agree with that? Like when it's shit like that?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, it does. Yep.
It really does.
Yeah.
They glamour it up and that, but it's an umpire's award, man. It's I'd rather a coach's award, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I reckon like the coach's award and all that is the award you want to win. The Brownlow, yeah, prestigious, but it's bloody umpire's award, and I've got no idea. And feels like it's rigged a bit. I don't know.
That's
Could
true.
be wrong. But no, I mean, Matty Rowell is deserved winner, but 39 votes. I don't know if that's a good reflection. So anyway, but the Wangley Miller one was ridiculous.
Was a shocker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Just a couple of comments. Let me just scroll back a little bit. Thank you, Ree, for counting the likes as well. We got 16 likes on YouTube. So
16.
Thanks for that. Yeah, 16, almost to 20. Yeah, how many likes you got over there?
Man. We got 623. So sorry, guys, but
sorry about that.
Better.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Sorry about
that. Playing Lachie Neale could be very risky, Gabe reckons. So that's a possibility. Boston has just given us a super sticker as well. Thank you, Boston, for that one as well. So thank you very much for that. As I reminded everybody on the weekend, you make stupid comments, you get blocked pretty much straight away. So yeah, we got rid of the person that was being a pain in the ass in the YouTube chat. So sorry about that, guys. Hey.
Again?
Oh, mate, I'm just getting sick of it. So, if you want to make stupid fucking comments, then you're going to get blocked. So, we've got a good community in YouTube, and if they want to fuck around, then they'll find out. So, I'm pretty much done. So, yeah. So sorry about that, guys, for the person who we all know who was in YouTube chat. So yeah. They can see you later.
Who? Lock Dog says, "Go Cats."
Go
Thanks
Cats.
For follow.
Yeah.
Are you surprised about how little Anderson polled? It was a bit. I thought he would have polled better. But Rowell just destroyed it.
They did, yeah. And they talked to the coach at the end of the game, and he thought Anderson was gonna get more votes than Matty Rowell was. So that's interesting. So there we go. I think Nick will stay for the Pies for next year. So there we go, Clyde. Clyde thinks that Nick Dacos is going to win the Brownlow eventually. There's no doubt about that. It's just, whether it depends how his other teammates take votes from him as well. Like you look at how the Geelong players voted last night, got votes last night. And there was probably 5 or 6 players who were getting votes each round. So it makes it very difficult where like Holmes is a gun player. Jeremy Cameron's a really good player, but they share the votes around so much when you've got a really good team, So Bailey Smith is going to struggle to win a Brownlow because of how many good teammates that he's got in his team. Like if you're a one-off, if you're a also Fremantle. So about 4 or 5 different players got votes in Fremantle as well. So that affects the the votes for Fremantle as well, winning the Brownlow.
Bella wants to ask you, how do you think Carlton will go next year?
How do I think Carlton will go? I think they'll be maybe not even making the 8 because it looks like they're just having a clean out and starting all over again. So they've lost De Koning, they've lost, like, how many other players have they lost or moved on? So yeah, I think they'll be down the bottom.
And yeah, with Kerno going to maybe Geelong.
Maybe, yeah. So he's on the way as well. So
how does Geelong do it, man? Getting all these players.
Well, they just they just give them a bit of property down there in Geelong and a 4-wheel drive, and they go and work on the farm, and away they go. So yeah,
it's ridiculous. Izzy, do you have any early slider predictions for next year? I don't know. I haven't looked into it.
Slider predictions?
Yeah, anyone's going to slide down the ladder.
Oh, probably Essendon. I reckon's going to go tumbling down.
Oh, they're already slid down, man.
I know they have, but I think it'll be even worse. It could be a possibility that West Coast West Coast could maybe go over the top of Essendon next year.
Yeah.
Duncan leaving the Cats. Cam Guthrie. Is Duncan leaving the Cats?
I don't know.
Don't know.
It's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's going to slide next year. It's hard to say.
Yeah, it looks like Duncan's leaving the Cats.
The Crows are going to finish top. I don't think you'll see the Crows finish top again.
Oh,
they're going to have a harder draw.
They definitely will have a harder draw. Yeah,
they'll have a harder draw, and I reckon they'll still make finals. But
they're
not going to be. It's not going to be top 4.
They've got to learn. They've got to learn some lessons. They've got to learn some lessons from this season, surely, don't they?
Yeah. I can see GWS sliding potentially. GWS can.
That's true.
Yeah. I saw them. We saw them sliding last year, but they didn't. So, it's hard to say who's going to slide because all the teams in the 8 were really good.
That's true. Yeah.
It's hard to see who's going to come up.
Yep. Boston. Thank you for the another super sticker, and King going out with the girl on Friday night. There we go. Congratulations, Boston. Well done. He was telling us about his lady that he used to work with, and he's looks like he's dating now. So well done. Good on you, Boston. So
maybe
something is brewing at Geelong. Pepe to $1 reckons. So could be a few things going on at Geelong after they try and win the premiership. So D's sliding. Pepe reckons the D's are sliding next season. So the D's are already sliding, and Collingwood could be a slider too. That's true. Yeah,
Collingwood could. Yeah. So there's always one that slides out. So it could be Collingwood.
It depends. It depends who stays and goes at the D's as well.
Yeah.
We'll have to see what happens there. So 17 likes. Thank you, Ree, for counting the likes as well. Thank you guys for being in the chat. Lots of chats going on at the in YouTube tonight. Thank you very much, guys, for chatting there. And sorry, we haven't been a bit busy. Haven't been able to read every comment, but there we go. Let's have a look.
Crow, how are you, man?
Huh?
Dusty Crow, how are you?
Dusty Crow, g'day. Shout out.
Crows need a midfield. They do.
Boston saying g'day to Chris C. Everybody's saying hello to Chris C because they haven't seen you in a long time over on YouTube. So Everybody's
what are you talking about? I was here the other night.
yeah, I know, but I mean on the footy show.
Ah, sorry about
Yeah,
that. Sorry about that.
there we go. He's a busy guy these days, Chris C. So
Oh yeah, so
yeah.
busy.
King, I was not in the chat last Saturday. That's okay, Samantha. No worries. You're here now, so that's good. Chris C, we missed you, bro. There we go. Look at that. See, they all
Oh
miss
yeah.
you.
Hey mate, I missed myself.
Yeah, he's missing himself. So there you go.
All
All
right,
right,
man.
let's have a look at the big dance, eh? Shall we?
The big dance, far out.
The big
Take it easy, man.
or the big dance, as they say in South Australia.
I do say that, yeah.
It's not the dance, it's the dance. All right, so let me just line that up a bit better. There we go. All right. Let me just bring it up. All right, 2:30 on Saturday, September 27. The AFL Grand Final, Geelong Cats versus the Brisbane Lions, second versus third, the way they finished on the ladder. It is at the MCG. It's going to be a big night. And yeah, both teams in great form, almost full strength. So yeah, put your tips into YouTube and also into TikTok as well. Anna is in the chat. She was over in TikTok last week. Remember, Chris C?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember.
G'day. Welcome back in again. Her dad's a Rooster supporter, so well done him. He must be a good bloke. And she goes for Geelong as well. So yeah, guys, put your tips and your who you're going for in the grand final and who by how many in the chat and let us know, and we'll try to read them all out. So
I'm a Port fan, hoping Geelong takes the win, mate.
Jesus,
I'm a Port
how can
fan.
you do that?
I can't hope Geelong win. You
He's
must
still
have
got
not been born when they thrashed us in the grand final.
he's still got PTSD from the thrashing. So how can you say that as a Port supporter? Far out.
For me, guys, I think Geelong's going to win. I think they're too strong,
Yep.
but I could be wrong, and Brisbane could turn up, and if they catch Geelong on a bad day, they're definitely capable of winning. So, but Geelong for me, and I reckon it's going to be like, yeah, I'm going to go with the Port fan here. He goes 25 points. I reckon it's going to be around that.
Yep.
So, yeah. But also can't stand Brisbane. I know what you mean. I can't stand Geelong. Who do I hate more? I hate Geelong more than Brisbane.
Yep.
But I don't like, dude. Trust me, I don't like any of them. I respect them, and I think they're very very well run football clubs.
Yep.
Especially Geelong. I think they're to do what they've done in the last 15, 20 years.
Yep.
Is amazing.
Yep.
To be up there constantly, don't know how they do it. So hats off to them. I wish I was a Geelong supporter that could enjoy it.
That's
having
right.
to be up the top all the time.
Exactly.
But, I don't have that luxury. But if you're a Geelong supporter, you'd be, every year you're in the finals. You're contending every year. And every fan wants that for their team, but not every team's Geelong. So
That's true. Yeah.
but yeah, Geelong for me. Geelong for me. Yeah,
I think Geelong for me as well. I'm going to go for 20 points win for Geelong. But Chris Fagan is a very good coach. The Lions are a very good side. They are the premiers, so they are going to be hard to beat. So Geelong will have to be at their best.
And mind you, King, you got to remember, this is the third grand final in a row for Brisbane.
Yeah,
so
exactly. Yeah,
it's an amazing feat in itself. Like the last
is.
team to do that was Hawthorn in the 2015.
Yep.
But they won 3 in a row.
Yeah. Yep.
Um, I mean, Brisbane could have had a dynasty if they'd won that first one, and then if they win tomorrow, I mean, even if they go back to back, not many clubs can say that. So,
Oh,
yeah,
100%.
Brisbane have been the best team in the last 3 years, and to make three grand finals in a row
Yep.
is an amazing achievement. And
That's it. Yeah.
if they win it, if they do win it, they'll go down as one of the best teams this decade. So,
That's it.
um,
Yeah.
and they did it without Danaher. You know what I mean?
They
I thought
did.
they were going to struggle without him, but
That's right. And up pops Morris. So,
yeah, how good's Morris?
he's awesome. Yeah.
Oh,
He's going to be an absolute gun. Another preseason in him and playing next season. He's going to be a bloody massive forward next season for him.
yeah.
So anyway, let me read some scores, some tips and scores on YouTube. Anna's going for Geelong. Go the Cats from Boston. Gabriel is the Cats by 18. We've got the Cats by 10 from Boston. Lions by 69 just for the King. There we go. Good on you, Jamar. Jamar's a diehard Lions supporter all the way through. The Cats by 36 from Ree. Come on, the Lions, beat those Cats, because Lux is pissed off Collingwood supporter. Clyde is going the Lions by 50 to 65. Far out. That'll be a big win. Pepe is the Cats by 38. Samantha is the Lions by 48, but mostly the Lions by 90. So there we go. Toby is going the Cats by 36. Boston is the Cats by 10. Lux is the Lions by 7. Ree, the Cats by 36. Mikey J's just given us a super sticker. Thank you very much, Mikey J, for that. Ashcroft boys will step up. Gallup, huge story. So yeah, the Ashcroft boys are actually pretty sensational. That goal was amazing that he kicked, Will Ashcroft, last weekend. That
Yeah, he
was
was good.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Boston's on the way, so see you later, Boston. Take care and good luck with your date on the weekend.
I've got a
And
question. Um,
finally, let me just read the last ones.
okay.
Anna, I reckon Geelong beat the Lions by 20 points. So there we go. And yeah, go for goal, Chrissy.
Oh, it's got a question here from one of the guys. The Port fan goes, as a Port fan, how do you see the future? Um, yeah, it's a good question. Don't know, man. It's hard to read. I think Josh Carr is a hard nut, and I think that his ways are going to be a lot different than Kenny's. I think Kenny was too much of a dad figure.
Family
So
guy.
and there wasn't. Yeah, and the bit of the hard edge of what he brought in the early days kind of wore off on Port Adelaide.
Yep.
Kind of made us a bit soft, and I think Carr's going to bring that hard edge back, which we need. It's all down to recruitment as well, and also fitness, and it's all depends who we get in, depends how they get used. We need improvement from some of our players. Some of our players are too skinny. They need to bulk up. I want to see,
That's true.
you know,
Yeah.
I want to see Ollie Lord next year like beefed. He needs size, right? He needs to get bigger. Todd Marshall back. We need. I think we need another defender. I don't think Zerk Thatcher is the answer down back. I think it can be terrible sometimes. I do like that young kid that we picked up in the SNFL. Can't remember his name. He played that last game. He looked like he needs size, but he's going to be a good defender for us. Look, it's going to take time. I don't know if we'll make finals next year, but yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think the year after could be a good year for us. You'll start to see Horn Francis, become the player that we all want him to become. Hopefully, we can keep Butters. I'm hoping. You know, Don't know yet, but if he can stay, then things can things might be really good. But yeah, if he goes, it's going to be tough. He's it's hard to find players like Butters. So hopefully he signs on, and we can yeah, that's true. If we lose Butters, it is going to take our premiership path a bit longer. But yeah, if it's hard to say, man. Like new coach, new tactics, new everything. I like the appointments of our coaches, the coaches that he wants to bring in. If we get Jimmy Bartell in as the general manager, I think that's a really good appointment. So I like what Carr's doing, but are we going to be playing in prelim finals next year? I don't think we will, but if Butters does stay, then I can definitely see next couple of years we could be back up there. So I think we need another, as I said, a really powerful forward and just another backman. I do like Radigalia. I did like his when he was playing this year. I thought he really improved. I liked him down back. But we need someone else apart from Zerk Thatcher. I think he's terrible. And Aaliyah, you can just tell he's getting old. So yeah. But if they can find a forward as well to help Yodiadi, they need someone like Ollie Wallord to bulk up or something. Because maybe Todd Marshall's the answer. I don't know, but yeah, it's hard to put your finger on how we're going to go. But I'm looking forward to it.
Todd Marshall's costly.
Well, he's bulked up, man. I've gone down to some of the training sessions, and he's bulked up, man. So it looks a bit more heavier, more so that in the forward line. If he can be that player for us, and he's a good kick.
Maybe he needs to wear some headgear, like the amount of concussions he's had. Maybe he needs to wear headgear or something.
Yeah, I don't know because he always gets concussed.
He does, yeah. Clyde said also Ben King is going to Collingwood. Would that be right?
What, from Gold Coast?
From Gold Coast. Is that right, Clyde?
Nah, man. You're dreaming.
Surely he wouldn't be leaving Gold Coast. They're on the up and up going into next year, aren't they, Clyde?
I don't think so. Brad goes, I'll trade Marshall. He's 1 or 2 knocks away from being retired. I reckon he's put on a lot of size this year, and I don't think he's going to get pushed around as much. So hopefully that will help. So
yeah.
Oh, here's one for you, King of the North. What are your thoughts on Petrarca going to the Crom?
Is he?
Well, no, he's not. It's not confirmed or anything, but they're after him.
Okay.
And if he nominates them as the club, then he will. They'll chase him. So
I think they could do with someone through the midfield, running through the midfield, which Petrarca does. So to get it into the forward line. So yeah, that'd be a good thing. But I'm not sure.
But what are you going to give up for? What are you giving up for him, man?
I'm not sure why I'm not sure why you'd want him though at the Crows. To be honest,
he's old. He's getting old, isn't he?
Yeah. Yep, that's true. Harry just popped in. He's a Hawks supporter and just mentioned about Chol as well. So yeah, we mentioned that at the beginning of the show. And that was sanity has prevailed, Harry, and they've turned that over. So yeah, Ed's in the chat. G'day, Ed. Welcome in. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in ages, Ed.
Oh yeah, Dawson. I mean, the Adelaide Crows need that tough midfielder. They haven't really got one.
I think the Crows probably need a good someone good in the middle. So do you keep...
they lack, where they lack is their midfield, their depth in their midfield. That's what they lack. So, I think their forward line is really good. Their back line is really good.
And if they can get
Their
a ruck,
midfield, that
if they can get a
yeah.
ruckman, maybe as well. I don't know whether is
Oh
O'Brien up
yeah, and a
to it or not.
ruckman. Yeah, yeah, they need a ruckman as well. But yeah, no, it's interesting. Interesting. This whole trade period is going to be interesting, especially with like Zach Merritt and all these other players that are trying to move. It's going to be a very interesting trade period. So
That's true. Yeah.
but yeah, Lockie, what is he? Liam Jones just got delisted from the Bulldogs. So
Did he really?
if you could get him cheap and get him into Port Adelaide, I'll get him into the back line just for a year, just to help out. He's better than Thatcher. Thatcher's terrible, man.
Yeah. That's
like,
true.
No offense to him, but
yeah,
he's
I know.
just terrible, man. Terrible. Very yeah. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Dusty Crow's in
He had a better year
YouTube.
last year,
Dusty
right?
Crow's in YouTube now. G'day, Dusty Crow. Welcome in. And
Dusty Crow.
O'Brien played shit after he got a new contract. So yeah, that kick and the way he got beaten in the midfield that last game that they played is he should have the contract torn up. To be honest,
They haven't got a back. They haven't really got any good ruckman going through the Crows. Like their backup is not that great. So he's the only run. So they need to get a ruckman, but it's hard to find.
that's true. Any news on Curnow? The rumours are that he's maybe going to Collingwood, Ed. So that's not going to be good for good news.
No,
But he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to be at the. He doesn't want to be at the Blues. So you may as well just move them all on now and start from scratch, and try and bring in some. Try and recruit some, draft picks or whatever you. What is it called, Chrissy?
What?
When they're going for the players in the draft or in the trade? Which one?
What do you mean?
For the Blues. Like if they lose Curnow, they've lost they've lost their
Depends where they go. It depends where they go and what they get back for them. Carlton's going to want something big for if Curnow goes. They're not going to just want picks. I don't think so. DeConing, not sure. Is DeConing a free agent? I don't know. So,
he's contracted to 2027.
Oh, at the Blues.
At Carlton, yeah.
Oh well, then they have to facilitate a trade.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
What does St Kilda give? What does St Kilda give them? No, he's a free agent. Wrong. He's a free agent. That's what Harry reckons.
Harry reckons he's a free. What? He's a free. What? I thought he was contracted to 2027.
No, I don't know. That's what Harry reckons. I don't know, man.
There we go.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I haven't really followed the whole DeConing situation.
Yeah. So DeConing's definitely gone. He's at St Kilda, but from what I heard, or from what I heard last week, that Curnow's still contracted to 2027, and they were going to make him stick with the Silvani's the free agent, not Curnow.
No, you said DeConing was contracted to 2027. Is that what you said?
No. I said Curnow was contracted to 2027.
No, you didn't.
Oh, didn't I? Oh, sorry, guys.
No, that's why I was like, what?
Yeah, no, Curnow.
Curnow.
Curnow is contracted to 2027.
Okay.
DeConing has gone. Silvani's gone. So and Silvani's the free agent.
Yeah, Silvani and DeConing are out indefinitely. That's what, and then, Curnow is contracted, so they're going to have to trade for him.
Right.
So,
yeah.
So
DeConing's gone to St Kilda. Silvani's talking to Collingwood, I think.
Yeah, and Harry reckons Blues bottom 4 next year. Do you agree with that?
Bottom 4, yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Maybe not top bottom 4 because you probably got, say, you got West Coast, North have got to go better. You would think North have got to go better next year.
That's what everyone says every year, and they don't.
They don't. I know, but they should. They should go better.
They should.
And then you've got what Richmond, and I think Essendon are going to be down there as well because they're
The
losing
Bombers,
all. They've lost so many good players already.
the Bombers, I think will be down the bottom.
Yeah.
I reckon. Yeah, West Coast. Surely that can improve.
Surely.
Even my team.
But who are they? Who are they going to get?
Slum down just because of that new year with for the new coach. I don't know.
So
I think we'll be
West
better.
Coast have lost three really good players. They've kept Reed, but they've lost three that are going to other clubs. So they're pretty much bringing in bloody waffle players as well if they can.
West Coast Tigers, Bombers, Saints. Port might make finals considering no major injuries. Yeah, maybe. We did get injury rubbish this year.
Merritt is possibly not staying, Ed. So
yeah, and Collingwood could drop out as well, 100%.
Yeah,
that's what I reckon. Collingwood could drop out.
Yeah, Starcevic from the Lions. What? Jamar, is Starcevic going from the Lions to somewhere else? Because he'd be a good pickup. You should try and pick Starcevic up, Chris, for over in Port.
Depends, man, if they want to come. That's the question.
Life of Justin is saying Curnow won't go anywhere unless we got top liners in return. We don't need picks. We're trading out of draft because we're getting Harry Allen this year and Cody Walker next year in the draft. So that's from Life of Justin.
I agree with Harry. He goes, I reckon the Crows had an amazing run. They would drop out of the 8.
Oh, do you reckon?
I don't know if they'll drop out of the 8. I reckon they won't make. I don't think they'll be like number 1.
Yep.
But they're going to have a harder draw, and they're going to won't be as easy as it. It depends who they get in the off season as well. You add Petrarca to that team, could make a bit of a difference, but injuries can happen, and a lot of stuff can happen during the year. You're not always guaranteed. So
that's true.
Yeah, they could. Yeah, they won't be top 4. They'll make finals. Yeah, that's what I reckon. I reckon they'll make finals, but I don't think they'll make 4. They had an amazing run with injuries. They did, and they played the bottom teams twice.
They did, yeah. Ed's asking if you were a decision maker for the Blues, what are you doing? I would break it and start all over again with Voss as the coach and just start from scratch and just go from there and work. Take a couple of years to rebuild the office, rebuild the management, rebuild the coaching staff, and the whole side. That'd be what I'd be doing.
Did you see Sturt won the SNFL flag and Voss's son plays for her?
They did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Sturt. Yeah, we got the updates for the VFL. Footscray won the VFL Grand Final as well.
They did, yeah.
So that was got kept up to date during the NRL semi-finals.
Also, South Fremantle won the waffle.
South Fremantle won the waffle?
Yeah, they won the waffle.
Oh, there we go. King Starcevic from the Lions is moving to another team. Oh, okay. Starcevic is moving from the Lions at the end of the season to another team. So there we go. He'd be a good pickup He'd be a good pickup at Carlton, actually.
Why not?
Johnsy's in the house. G'day, Johnsy.
Harry goes, do you see when Rankin was out how much one player meant to them out?
Oh, 100%.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
What team do you reckon will have the biggest improvement?
I think the Hawks will buy during the off-season even more good players and be a contender next year.
They were a contender this year.
No, but I mean go the extra step.
I reckon the Saints for me. I reckon
Oh,
they're.
100%. Yep, the Saints will be up
I
there as
reckon they're
well.
a team
Yep.
that- I reckon the Saints have to. So
Oh, if they buy all these players and then they can't make the top 8, then goodbye to the coach, I reckon.
I saw that Harry Port chasing Brendan Fiorini from the Gold Coast. He would be a solid get. I do like
Yep.
him.
Oscar Allen to Brisbane as well, so that's going to be a big in for Brisbane for next season as well.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Brisbane, yeah, they're going to get Oscar Allen, yeah. He's a good forward.
Yep.
And yeah, Draper going to Brisbane, yeah, that's another one.
Remind me again, how does the salary cap work in the AFL? I've got no idea, Ed. Maybe Chris C knows how it works.
Yeah, so basically they get a salary cap of what is it now? I think it's like 13 million now, or what is it? I can't remember what. It's something like 13 million, and then they got to fit all their player payment into that salary.
Yeah,
13. Oh, 16 million. It's 16 million now.
16 million. Yeah,
So they're going to pay.
unless you're Geelong.
Yeah, so you got $16 million that
Yep.
you have to divide into 42 players, whatever it is.
Yeah,
So.
unless you've got property and four-wheel drives down at Geelong, then you can do whatever you like.
Well, they're getting audited by they're getting audited Geelong about that. So
Yeah.
I don't know what the finding is going to be about third-party payments because you're not allowed to have third-party payments apparently. So
Yep. Tough year for the Crows, out in straight sets, and my sample team lost the grand final to Sturt. That's no good, Dusty Crow. Salary cap, do something illegal like Geelong and give away lots of land and lots of cars. Exactly, Harry. Yes. So yeah, it's a bit of a loophole down there in the country. So
we do, Harry. We do have Port have some good father sons academies next few. We do. So I'm not worried about Port. I think I reckon we'll win one in the next 10 years. So
no worries, Barry. You go and have dinner. Thanks for coming in. I'll just have a look at I'm being asked to have a look at the XP ladder because the top fans love the XP ladder over on YouTube. So our number one top fan is Ree Lester in number one position. Good on you, Ree. Boston is second. Mikey is third. Jamar is in fourth. Clyde is in fifth. Gabriel sixth. Samantha in seventh. Toby in eighth. And Curry in ninth. And Ego in 10th. So there we go. Good on you, Ree Lester.
I've got a very good source that Nas will leave Saints in 2027 and come to Port. Oh my God. Imagine that.
Who?
So Harry reckons
a
very good source that Wanganeen Miller will leave the Saints in 2027 because he's only signed a 2-year deal.
That's right, yeah.
He will come to Port. Only reason there was no draft capital for Port to get the deal done, which is true. They didn't have that.
No, that's right. Yeah, he couldn't go.
Mate,
yeah.
Hey, if that happens, I'll.
You'll be stoked.
Oh, mate. And if they can keep Butters, which they can, they keep Butters, and then Wanganeen Miller comes in the year after. No, so he would come at the end of 2027, so 2028. So you still keep Butters, and you got Wanganeen Miller in that side, and you got Horn Francis, and you got Rosie, and you've got whoever else you got.
Exactly. Yeah, you're doing okay with your team. So yeah, it's only going to be yeah. You've got
anyway. We'll see what happens.
You've got the like you said during the season. You've got some really good players, but then you've got some real B grade players. So you've just got to, improve those B grade players to a bit better, and then you can go okay. So
I think. Yeah, the recruiting hasn't been the best the last few years, but it's what you can get and who wants to come to your club. That's the thing. So
Yeah, that's true.
we true.
Mikey's saying Saints are paying overs for De Koning. I think it's probably worth paying overs for him because he's a good ruckman. So yeah, I think they'll get the benefit out of him. 9:14
Yeah,
p.m. here in Morapuna in Shepparton from Un.
but they're going to lose. They're going to lose Marshall. I thought he's been good.
Marshall.
Yeah, Marshall.
Yeah, true.
From
Yeah.
the Saints.
Yep.
And he's going to go to Geelong, of course. Yeah, Geelong get another great player.
And speaking of, Warple is going from the Hawks and has already been allocated his farm at Geelong as well. So I don't know how they can, pick up Warple as well. There's another gun player.
Yeah, I told you. Look at this. Harry goes. Todd Marshall at Port Adelaide has gained 8 kilos.
8 kilos.
I said that.
Wow.
Because I've been to his trainings.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
And he looks beefier. He looks bigger. And I'm like,
okay. Yep.
That's what we need. We need him to be bigger. If he's Todd Marshall. Like we've gone to signings and stuff because my kids get and he's huge, but he looks good. And maybe that's going to stop him getting concussions and getting. Yeah, so
it's not necessarily the body on body. It's it's going to be better that he's bigger, but he's got to protect his head more. So
yeah, I know, but like if you're a bit bigger, it helps you then getting pushed around. You know what I mean?
True. Yeah.
So Big H. Wait, I'll tell you this one. You can go next, boys. Yep. I put 1K on last year and lost. Team should I put on this year?
No, don't ask me
Geelong. I'll be putting it on Geelong.
Yeah, I like Geelong too, but be careful with a grand, that's for sure. Jeez.
Well, he lost it last year, remember? The Big H?
The Big H did. Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yep. The bigger you are, the slower you become, Ed reckons. So there we go. Not sorry to lose Warps from Hawks. Was starting to be the turnover king. Was he? Okay. There we go.
Melbourne trucking scenes. How are you, man?
All right. Well, let me tell you what I'm doing this weekend. I'm doing all three finals. So let me start with Friday night. So.
Do you know what? Wait. Before you go, do you know what I heard I don't know if it's true. Maybe Harry might know, but Bobby Hill to Port Adelaide. Is that true?
Bobby Hill to Port Adelaide.
Yeah.
Wow, that'd be a good pickup.
I know that's what I heard. I'm not sure if it's true or not.
I'm just scrolling up. I've just got to see Clyde's comment. De Koning, I think, goes to the Cats. No, De Koning's actually signed to St Kilda, Clyde. So they've already picked him up. St Kilda have already picked him up, so he'll be a Saint next season. De Koning.
Thanks for the gifts, Melbourne trucking scene. McCreary toured, but not happening.
Do you think Tex should play on for the Crows next season? Reasons, yes or no?
No.
I don't think so either.
It's too slow.
Too slow, yeah. He got found out.
They've got enough forwards there to do it. They don't need Tex, I don't think, anymore. He's going to be missing the locker room, though. He's a big locker room leader.
Yep.
And, you can't replace that in the locker room. People say, Charlie Dixon was shit for Port Adelaide, but they don't realise how much he was a locker room leader.
He did in the locker room, yeah.
The locker room for the players is priceless. So this is what people don't get. People only see what they see on the field. They don't realise what happens behind closed doors. I'm telling you, guys like Charlie Dixon and Tex Walker, they're amazing for the locker room.
That's it. Yeah.
When you lose that person in there, it's a big loss.
Well, maybe you'll take on a part-time play sort of coaching, sort of helping the team role. I don't know. Could do something
Yeah.
like that. J-Mar's off. We'll see you on the watch-alongs. No worries. Looking forward to Snoop's performance. Yep, the smoking ceremony on Saturday should be big.
I'm not. I won't be there for that, but yeah.
There you go. So,
Crows have zero forward depth in the SNFL. They don't, but they've got some good forwards that, but if they go down, yeah, 100%.
yep, they were lucky not to get a lot of injuries during the season. That's for sure.
Yeah, correct.
All right, let me tell you what we're doing for the watch-alongs this weekend. So we're doing all three finals for NRL and AFL. Seeing how I'm starting to do a lot more NRL on the channel as well. Hope you don't mind that, the AFL guys. Friday night will be the prelim final. It will be the Storm versus the Sharks. Now, this is to see who goes into the grand final in the NRL, and the NRL grand final is the week after the AFL grand final. On Saturday, we'll be doing the grand final for the AFL. Now, Chris C will be joining me. I'll go live a little bit earlier, but then he's going to join me when he gets home and before the game. So so he'll be on then. So the two of us will do it. I did ask J Crom, but he's busy. So it's just the two of us, but that's good. And then on Sunday, the second prelim final in the NRL will be the Broncos versus the Panthers, and the winner of that will go through to the grand final as well. So I'm hoping the Broncos and the Storm lose, but we shall see.
I'm going for I want the five peat to happen.
You want the 5-peat to happen, so you're going for the Panthers.
Yeah.
Every other team doesn't want the 5-peat to happen, so.
Jeez.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that the Sharks can beat. Where's the Wallabies game? When's the Wallabies game on, Ed? Should I do I don't know. We'll see whether I can fit it in.
The king is very busy these days.
I am very busy these days. We all want the 5 in a row. Yeah, well, it'd be good to see, but far out, man. 5 in a row, take it easy.
Who doesn't?
So Melbourne Storm got Jerome Hughes is out. Yeah, that's a big loss, Connor. That's for sure. Go Melbourne. Yeah, there's lots of Melbourne. All these bloody Melbourne Storm supporters in the chat. Jeez.
Yeah, Will goes. What did he say? Yeah, HFD and Chris do bled shoe if you could. Don't know what that means, but thanks, Will.
What was that?
Will goes, yeah, HFD and Chris do bled slow. The
Bledisloe. The Bledisloe Cup.
Bledisloe. Oh, what's that?
Oh, so is the Bledisloe Cup on this weekend, is it? Australia versus New Zealand.
What's that? What's that?
It's the rugby union. It's the international. There you go. It's the International Rugby Union. So it's the biggest. The Bledisloe Cup is one of the biggest events in Australian sport. So yeah,
you got to do it. All your PNG supporters need that.
Yeah, but the PNG guys are rugby league, and this is rugby union. So yeah, and I struggle.
Try it, might as well.
I don't really know the rules that well in rugby union, but we can do it if you want. When's it on? Is it on Saturday night?
I don't know, but Liam Moon goes up the Storm. You're not happy about that?
Up the Storm.
Sorry about that.
Take it easy, all right, Liam? I'll give you a shout out, but only if you don't support the Storm.
But you live in Melbourne, King of the North.
Yeah, I do. I know, but I'm a Sydney person through and through. So Roosters for life.
What about Dacos getting robbed?
What about it? I know. Yeah.
We talked about that earlier.
His other teammates took votes off him, so otherwise he would have won.
I don't think. I mean, people say that Dacos is the best. Is he the best in the AFL? I don't think he's the best player.
I don't
I don't
think
know.
I don't think
I
so
think he's
either.
good. He's a good player, but is he the best?
There is
I
so
don't
many.
know.
There's a lot of
Crazy.
really good players.
He's good. He's good. Don't get me wrong, but is he the best player in the league? Doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, I still don't know the
That's,
rules to rugby
that's
league, let alone union. Well, same like Harry. I'll be running blind as well. Dan Jans might have to come on, and he's the South African, and his national sport is rugby. So he might have to give us some tips on how to what the rules are in rugby union.
Hey King, when you're doing a fan cam,
When am I doing a fan cam? I don't know. Should I? Should I
is
do
it?
one?
Oh, it depends, man. If people are going to come on
If
and want to come on and talk,
nobody comes on, then what's the use of me talking to myself? You know. So
well, if people want to come on and talk to you like face to face
yeah,
about stuff, then we can do it. But if it's going to be
they
like
can. Yeah. Yep.
if it's going to be like one person come on, it's not worth it. So
Yeah.
you got to talk. You got to talk to the King's men and see if they want to do it or not.
That's right. Yeah. We need more than need more than 3 or 4 people to want to come on. So yeah. Mark Nayatuazi, who is a rooster on the wing. Marky Mark will play Union in 2027, but still play for the Roosters next year. Now that's good. I did hear about that, and good luck to him. So yeah, I'm only here. I'm only here because of Mick Malloy. There we go. That's funny. That's hilarious.
Who's Mick Malloy?
Harry reckons you look like Mick Malloy. So remember from
I
the
don't know
watch
about Mick
along?
Malloy, man.
Who's it? Because
He's an Aussie bloke. I'm a Greek god. Like, how does that work?
Harry's new, right? So he hadn't seen Chris C before on any of the like watch alongs or anything or the footy show, and seen him for the first time and thought, what's Mick Malloy doing on here? So yeah.
Well, he's like old man. He looks like a fucking.
Nah, it's the beard. It's just the beard. So
Do you think CJ is staying at Hawthorn? No, I don't.
you don't.
Yeah.
Where's CJ going?
I don't know. Apparently, he's leaving. He's going to Carlton. That's what I heard. Carlton.
Is he? Mick Malloy is a legend. He is a legend. Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Clyde reckons the Storm will win the flag in the NRL. There we go. Well, I really hope they don't. Any other team?
All right. Let's wrap it up, man, because I have to.
All right.
I'm going to get out of here.
No
But,
worries. Thanks, guys, for watching along on the after the game today in the footy show. I'll be back on Friday night for the NRL watch along. Then me and Chris C will be back for the grand final on Saturday. So come along and join us. Who do you want to see win the final, King? The Cats. I'm going for the Cats, Ed. So in the grand final. And I'm going for the Sharks on Friday night. And I'm going for Panthers on Sunday night.
I disagree. I want to see Brisbane do a two-peat
Brisbane?
back to back. Yeah, I want them to do it.
What do you mean? Oh, you want to see Brisbane? You want to see Brisbane win? Okay. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'll stick with the Cats because Michelle will bash me if I don't go for the Cats. So,
Michelle, get over it.
can you read my comment quickly before I leave? Hang on a sec. Let me just read that quickly, Samantha. Can you read my comment? Hang on. We'll just have to scroll up a little bit further. Go the Storm from Samantha. There we go. I thought we were friends, Samantha, but anyway, there we go. All right. Thank you, everybody who has joined us tonight. Appreciate your support in the watching along. If you've just been watching along, or if you're in the chat, thank you so much. And Harry is going go the mighty Lions. So there we go. Thank you, Chris C, for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. And
having me.
come and join us if you're over on TikTok. Come and join us on Friday night if you like the NRL. We'll do the prelim final on Friday night, so that'll be a bit of fun for the watch along. over on YouTube, just come and find HFD Footy, and you can find us over there. So thanks, guys, for being in tonight, and we will see you on Friday. Don't forget, take care, spike your hair, and as always, stay hunky.
And can't the pair.
Can't the pair.